Hi. Well, it's official. King Charles has named the counselors who will take over whenever he is unable to carry out his duties as king, as when he's traveling out of the area, or if he is ill or anything else develops. Here he is standing by an old tree, looks like it's pretty rotted out, in Windsor Park. He has been named the Ranger of Windsor Park, a title that was held by Prince Philip and now has been passed on to him. He has taken that on as king. He is, of course, an environmentalist. He likes nature, so being a ranger or being the ranger of the park would be a title he would love. That's kind of a neat picture, but that tree is certainly dilapidated. I hope it doesn't fall on him. He has named the people who will take over if he is unable to fulfill his duties, and he has put at the bottom of the list Prince Harry and Andrew. Harry has, of course, decided to leave England because of the abuse he and Meghan suffered after their marriage, and Meghan said she was becoming suicidal, so they went to California, which I think he probably wanted to do anyway. And then, of course, there's Andrew, who was named a pedophile and involved in a sex trafficking ring involving teenage girls, along with Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine. So those two are at the bottom. Now, there's certainly different reasons, and they should not really be mentioned in the same breath. But Harry is, of course, the brother of the future king, and I'm sure that if he decided to go back and live in England, he would regain his title to become one of the people who could fill in for the king if for some reason he was not able to carry out his duties, because Harry has been trained in that. His whole life he has trained to deal with the monarchy and the rules and regulations of the monarchy. Andrew, however, will probably never come back into line to having any duties with the country because his offenses are so great and horrible. Now, the people that are in line to take over for Charles is one of which is Camilla. Now, she is not trained in the monarchy, but she is the wife of the king, and she will be named queen after Charles is officially named king. And so she will be able to fulfill the wishes that he would want. He has also added Anne, Princess Anne. Now, Anne is Charles's sister. However, there was a law that if you were born before 2011, you could not take over and perform some certain duties for the monarch. Anne falls into this category, so it's unclear, but what I'm understanding is that she will be able to carry on duties for Camilla, so she can attend functions and represent Camilla as needed if Camilla should be out traveling with her husband, the king. The people who will stand in for Charles, besides Camilla and Anne, include, let's see if I can find them. Edward, there's Anne on the left. She always looks great in her uniform. And her brother Edward. Now, Edward's about in his 50s, so he's younger. Now, Anne is about the age of Charles. So he's not putting in any young people. He has also added Kate. Kate was not previously on the list as a fill-in, but she is now added to the list of people who can fill in if people are out of the country or incapacitated. And then the other, I think he added Beatrice too to the list of people who, in a very far-reach situation, if they needed somebody to fill in, Beatrice could also fill in. So this leaves room for Harry to be reinstated as a counselor if he should decide to move back to England. Doesn't seem to be a big deal to be named a counselor, so it would be able for Harry to be quickly put back in a position as a fill-in for the king if he should decide to give up his residence in the United States and start living permanently in England and assume duties of a royal. What are duties of a royal? It means going to all the events and so forth that the firm designates a royal is supposed to attend. It includes trips to improve the Commonwealth and keep the Commonwealth together. It includes giving out certain medals and so forth. There are certain things that a fill-in cannot do that only the king can do. But there are many things that need to be done on a regular basis with the blessing of the king. So, welcoming new ambassadors is one of the things. They can't elect a prime minister, but they can welcome a prime minister. So, anyway, that is one of the things that's happened in the royal family. This was not unexpected. It's been talked about forever. Harry knows about it. He's not going to be shocked. He's not going to be unhappy. He knows that it's impossible to live in the United States and then fly over to England and then fill in for the king when you don't even know what's going on there on a daily basis. And it would trivialize the position of the king to have Harry flying in like that. So Harry knows what's going on. He knows what he needs to do if he wants to become part of that list and regain activity of a royal. And it's for him to choose in the future. So we'll see what he does. Please like and subscribe. Bye.